So we've got a Nissan KA24E engine. I'm going to be going over the steps for providing an access hole in the timing chain cover. This is to access the hydraulic tensioner fasteners. This is done to service the hydraulic tensioner without the need to remove the front timing chain cover. And most likely you'll be doing this with the engine in your vehicle, since we're going to be drilling a hole right through here. Finally, loosen this one bolt here, just so that the drill hole saw doesn't nick the bottom end of it. You can remove this one here. Have this thermostat cover on yours, and you'll want to remove this one bolt to give the hole saw some clearance. Next step to do would be to stuff some rags right down in this area through here. You don't want anything falling down. Make sure you stuff them real tight in this area here where you'll be drilling. Next thing you want to do is you want to make yourself an 1.5 inch circle template. And this is 1.5 inches in diameter. You want to position the template on the timing chain cover, right where you're going to drill. Make sure you're away from the radius on the casting, right in this area here. So you want to be up a little bit from there and out this way as far as you can without being into that radius of that casting. So I'm going to position that right about there. And I'm going to put a center mark on it here. And put a little center punch right there. And since you'll most likely be doing this with the engine in the vehicle, you'll want to use a 90-degree angled drill motor. And if you don't have a 90-degree angled drill motor, you can get attachments, a 90-degree angle attachment for your standard drill motor. And I'm just going to drill this pilot hole right through here. Then you'll want to take a 1.5 inch diameter hole saw with a short pilot. Try to get as short a pilot as you can on there. And you can rest that part of the hole saw up against this area here and right in through here. Make sure you stay away from the radius. And there's a flat surface on this casting here. That's where you'll want to nest that drill. Pull it out and make sure you're resting on that flat surface so that your angle is correct. You want to drill it clear through. And at this point here, if there's a whole lot of metal shavings in here, you can get a vacuum cleaner and vacuum it out. And then you can take this rag and pull it out from this way, and that will pull out any shavings with it. So once you've drilled the access hole, you'll be able to service that hydraulic tensioner in there. You'll have access to the fasteners. Be able to pull those out. And the tensioner itself will need to come through the top. You can either replace it with another tensioner, or what I would recommend is using something like this here, which is a ratchet tensioner. It's self-locking, so as the chain wears, this goes out and it locks in place, and that'll stop the startup rattle. So once we've pulled the pin on the ratchet tensioner, the next step would be to install this adjustable soft plug. And it's got plenty of it's a neoprene rubber on here. There's 3/4 inch of thickness on there. And this will go right in there. Fits nice and nests in there, and just tighten this up here. And you'll be able to see the rubber stress out and squeeze. And that's pretty much it. Go ahead and put everything back together and start it up, and it should be rattle free after that.